No, I just got some really bad news today.
What's going on? Bad news?
I don't know if I should even say it because it's about to be international news, I'm sure.
International news. So this is not news about yourself? Are you
No.
Are you a reporter now? You got some international news?
I have a very, very, very
Oh my gosh.
I have a very famous friend who took his own life.
Oh no.
And for some reason he chose me. He mailed the suicide note to me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Someone I haven't read about this in the news.
Yeah, no, it's I haven't even released it. I to be honest, I got the note like 5 minutes before I got to Earwolf.
Oh,
and
God. I feel like we need to stop.
No. I need this. We got to keep going. With
this person
being around you, being like in a performance type setting, it's
helping you process your emotions.
It always has, and I have no reason to believe that it won't continue to do so.
Putting on the mask of the clown.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you need a mask.
We all wear masks every second of the day.
You know? I mean, I seem really bad now. I guarantee you if I was not here right now, well, you might be getting my suicide note. You know what I mean?
I don't want that.
That's an exaggeration.
I mean, I don't want you to send it to me.
I don't want anything.
I want you to send it to someone else.
Yeah, okay. That's understandable.
Okay.
Could I BCC you, though?
It's an email? Okay, regardless.
Emails are the new notes. I don't know. No, I guess it would be a letter. You're right. It's in apropos. Is that a use of that?
Look, I don't know. That's not important. Grammar isn't important right now.
No.
What's
it's
important right now
I got a letter.
You're hurting.
I got a letter. I was like, oh my God, he sent me a letter. I brought it in my car.
So you transferred it from where you received it at your home.
It was delivered in my mailbox, and I grabbed it. He always sends me such great letters.
Okay.
So I'm thinking there's going to be a really hilarious letter, an uplifting letter, an inspiring letter. I open up.
Where did you open it up?
It's a suicide note.
In your home or in the car on the way here?
In the car I got here, I had the envelope on my passenger side, on my passenger seat.
Did you, by the way, did you open your passenger door to put the envelope in, or did you just enter yourself in the driver's door and put it down next to you?
It's really fascinating that you said that. Yeah, whenever I get the letter, I pretend that it's not just a letter; it's from him, and I'm like, well, why don't you join me if I'm going to be in the car?
Right.
If I'm not in the car, if I'm at home, I'm making food, and I notice the letter. I make 2 plates, and I pretend that I'm. Because, he's just this person. This person has a real presence in my life and in the world. I just feel, hey, that presence isn't dead.
Don't feel
very sad for my friend. I'm very sad for my friend.
Don't say who it is here, because this is not the place to break this news.
It's Uncle Sam. My dear friend, Uncle Sam.
What's this?
You know who Uncle Sam is, right?
You must have an uncle named Sam? Like Sam?
No, I'm talking about
Sam Waterston?
Uncle Sam. I don't want to name drop here, but he's one of my best friends, and he's killed himself.
Uncle Sam killed himself.
Yes, he. Well, why you keep? How many times do we have to repeat it, Scott? How many times do we have to repeat it here? Yes.
I guess I thought this was a serious thing.
It is serious. What are you talking about?
I guess you fooled me.
I got the note right here. Don't you see?
I see it. Yeah.
You don't believe me? Wait.
No, I believe you.
Wait,
I guess
you don't think Uncle Sam is a real person?
I've always thought of him as a myth.
What about that painting of him?
You can make paintings of things that don't exist.
You can't make a painting like that.
There are paintings of unicorns and of hobbits.
No. When you look at a painting of a unicorn or a hobbit, it is not as realistic as that. And I'm sorry, things when they're painted are not that iconic, okay? Unless they really existed.
All right, look, we all know
any art historian will tell you that.
We all know what you're doing. You want to read this suicide note that you wrote? Go ahead.
I don't want to read it. But I feel like I should because I feel like I love you, and I'm very glad that we're on an upswing now. And I feel like this would maybe be the most positive setting.
Okay,
I just want to say I've already read it too.
You've already read it.
I've already read it. Well, I wouldn't know that he killed himself if I had not already read it.
So you already have
I know it.
You know. Okay.
I mean, not by heart. I'm going to read it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Read the thing.
Okay. Here it goes. My fellow Americans, hello. How are you? Don't answer that. I know how you are. You're terrible, just like me. You're feeling bad, just like me. You're at the end of your rope, just like me. Well, let me cut to the chase. Today is the day I end it all. Some of you may be sad. Some of you may be jumping for joy. Some of you, probably most of you, just don't care. I get it. I really do. You feel let down by me, and you should. I have disappointed you through and through. These hands are not clean. They are filthy with corruption, slavery, violence, and stupidity. I tried to do something great here. I tried to make a country we could all be proud of, and in some ways I succeeded. But the failures are now dragging us to oblivion. As I sit here writing this letter, the world is burning outside. It is the fire of ignorance ignited with the matches of my mistakes. I wish I could go back, man. I wish I could have redirected the cyclone of fear. I wish people remembered what I set out to do. I wish I stood firm. I wish religion didn't approach government. I wish I put education and the health of the people over ambition and materialism. I wish that I tore the seeds of bigotry from the soil of this country before the first free person was made a slave, or the first Native American was killed for land and gold. I wish I had protected my own people from oppression and violence. I wish I had not taken for granted all of the vast riches that I stole. I'm a power junkie, it's true. I'll be the first to admit it. I shoot up that power every hour, baby. Well, now the only thing I'm shooting up is bullets into my giant hat. I'm done crying tears. It's time for me to cry my own brain blood all over my pointy Billy goatee. Time for me to stop pointing with my hand and finger and wrap that finger around a gun and take that finger and pull that trigger. It's time for these stars and stripes to be folded up and thrown in a ditch. I know I used to want you. Well, now I want a break. An afternoon nap with an afternoon that lasts forever, where the alarm clock doesn't ring. It's time for some good old-fashioned worm snuggling. 'Cause this ain't the place I thought it'd be. This ain't the place I promised you, and you are not who I hoped you'd be. Let's face it. A lot of you, well, you are, well, stupid. Real dummies. Crummy, dummy, dumb bums from Planet Fucking Idiot. No reading, no thinking on your own, just a bunch of selfies as far as the eyes can see. I'm convinced if I unscrewed most of your heads, there'd be nothing but a deep-fried iPhone playing rape porn on a loop. Here's a little concept that I should enlighten you with before I skedaddle doodly-doo. Awareness. Awareness of the cesspool world around you, and awareness of your stupid fucking selves. Take off the clan hood and take a look around. Put down the gordita and pick up a newspaper. Or don't. I don't care. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck is half a hoot about anything anymore, right? Just drive this fucking thing into the ground. Keep treating the earth and each other as your own personal fucking toilets. What do I care? I don't need to deal with this shit anymore. I got travel plans. Heaven, here I come. Or nothing. Here I come. I don't know what there is. All I know is what's here, what's now. And what's here and now is a big Mount Rushmore of shit. But instead of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Teddy Roosevelt, and Honest Abe, the faces that are carved into this mountain are Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, and Mayor McFucking-Cheese. Some of you might not know who that is. It was a McDonald's character back in the day that had a fucking cheeseburger for a head, and he was a goddamn mayor. Mayor of what? Again, who knows and who gives a flying fuck? I'm just gonna finish this letter, jack off, and blow my brains out. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the only thing I like, followed by the last thing I do. A little skeet, 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 followed by a little bye-bye brains. My hope is you'll take my departure to heart. that it'll be taken as the final tragedy that led you to having a sense of compassion, responsibility, and morality, but you probably won't. You'll just scarf down another blubber patty while you fart away to Fox News. We'll go for it. You be you and I'll be me. Good night, America. Keep fucking yourself. Suck my skinny prick. The skinniest prick you ever done sucked. Uncle Sam, over and ... I'm shot.
Wow.
Oh, God, that's so awful.
Yeah, that was awful. I agree.
Oh,
you and I are on the exact
same
page. So tragic,
right?
It was awful, certainly.
You don't think it's tragic?
I think it's tragic that you spent 5 minutes writing that? I mean, maybe. I don't really want to judge your life.
Wait. I wrote it. What are you talking about? What are you saying I wrote it?
Look, it's a good bit. I appreciated it. I really enjoy when you come on the show. I don't necessarily love it when you hijack the show to lambast, our presumptive nominee necessarily, but,
Okay. First of all, okay, sure, I'll admit it. I'm not the biggest Trump fan. No, I got my issues with a lot of the things he says, but
he's our nominee.
Do you not know that Uncle Sam is a real person? Huh?
I do. Okay, Brett, he's a real person.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe this. I can't believe that I come on your show, a wreck. I come on my friend's show.
Yeah,
with these emotions going on.
I can believe it because you do this every time. You do this every time. You Shanghai the show. I'm just trying to have a nice, fun conversation with people. You're my friend. I just want to have a fun conversation with you.
When was the last fucking time that I came on your show and read a suicide note? Never. I've never done that. You said that I could read it. Are you? Is this about like you don't want the show to be depressing? Okay, well, cut the fucking reading of the letter if you don't want a suicide note.
I can cut it. Great. So what are we? I'm going to read the catchphrase. I'm going to say hello to you, and then we cut to a commercial. No, I have to keep it in now. It's really rude of you to like, you could have given me a heads up. Hey, I want to do a funny bit.
It's not a funny bit. I can't believe, stop calling it that. It's like a knife in my heart.
It's not a funny bit.
There's already
It's not a funny bit. It's a bit.
It's not a bit. It is a suicide note from the great Uncle Sam.
All right, fine. It's not a bit. It's not a bit.
I wish it was a bit. How about that? I wish it was a bit. I wish that Uncle Sam didn't really exist. I wish he was like fucking Santa Claus and he didn't really exist, and I wish that he was still alive.
So wait, you know Santa Claus doesn't exist, but you think Uncle Sam does?
Of course You're all over Santa the map Claus here. Doesn't exist. What are you talking about?